What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What
What's up,
up?
y'all?
What up? What up? What up?
Giving you a slice of giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. It is straight to tape. I am your hostess for today, Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom. With me, I have Rob the Actual. He does not have a second name yet this season. We've got our permanent guest host, Bishop Omega, and our man on the street today is the C. Perry the second.
What is up, y'all? What is up? Yeah, I'm believe it or not, guys. Look, I am actually live on location at the Rialto Theater, which is hosting the watch party for tonight's debate, which is actually being sponsored by the Wake County Democratic Party. So right now, I'm out here, just seeing people walk up. I might walk up, see if we can get, so see if I can, let y'all see what's going on out here. So, Bishop, what's been going on, my man?
Man, listen, gearing up, festivals, roast, music, doing a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the back in the gym again, you know what I'm saying? And happy to be back, you know. I was they want to tell you I was on the reason why I haven't been on because I was on they put me on probation. You know what I'm saying? Due to an incident between me and Rob the Actual about who was better, Pete Rose or Ken Griffey Jr., and then it spilled over into the yard of C. Perry's, and we knocked over his wall. C. Perry got a koi fish pond. You know what I'm saying? With goldfish in it. You know what I'm saying? We killed most
Why
of his
do you
Yeah.
have,
goldfish.
why must you have come back with so many lies?
Hey, I'm telling the truth. Y'all wanted me back. This
Are
is
you?
my truth.
Are you? We're gonna talk a little bit about
I was there.
misinformation tonight. So
Yes, definitely,
all y'all
definitely.
lied. Just because you say it, don't make it true.
I definitely was there at the koi fish pond. You know what I'm
Koi
saying?
fish,
So
goldfish pie. You know what I mean? We was
yeah,
there.
the fake koi fish pond. Yeah, yeah, the
Ridiculous.
artificial. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
the bootleg koi fish. Yeah, I was there.
Bootleg
But yeah,
goldfish.
yeah. P is you know what I'm saying, trying to front as a CNN ground reporter tonight.
Really, really,
And
really.
that's why he ain't in studio because he trying to get his multimedia on with a selfie stick and instead of a like a
Would a would a selfie stick have a lighting kit on it? Okay, got a nice
Yes.
little light kit. Oh, shut up,
The new
shut up.
the
Yes.
new ones may. The new ones may.
ordering stuff off of Timu, man. You could get them stuff in that stuff in packages and
Hmm.
bundles and all that type of stuff, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
Be a snitch.
Hey.
Timu, they say it's got a lot of lead in it. All the Timu products. I had to get on one of my good friends because every time I look around, she got something from Timu. It's cute though. Like just little knickknacks and whatnots with you.
Hmm.
I asked her for a fingernail clipper and she was like, here you go. And it's a cute little case with like scribed initial on it, some flowers on it. Timu. But
Mm.
it probably it's hundreds of times over the legal amount of lead in them fucking products. Cause
And this is
Mm.
a nail clipper. Did the nail clipper work though?
yeah, it worked. It did what I needed to do. I didn't
Okay.
need to clip my nail. I think I need to clip a tag off a shirt or something. So I didn't die. I'm still here.
Ah, big up to the Dons in the chat. Don Raj Yellow, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Don Sumo, my boys, what's going on, fellas? Hey, if you're watching live, man, if
Hello.
you're watching on YouTube or whatever, man, go ahead and drop a heart on this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? As we get into the topics for the night, you feel me?
Yep, yep. And also remember, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And when it's special, on Facebook Live and on Twitch. Don't forget, you can also check the audio version of Straight to Tape, which is powered by Acast on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. That's IG, that's Facebook, that's X, and that's Threads, Straight to Tape. Also, the YouTube channel S2T Media. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're hitting the notification icon so you can be in tune with your favorite podcast.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
started.
get it.
Well, you know what tonight's about. Tonight is first the first debate of the um of the Harris Trump battle. Now, let's be honest, man. Look, coming into this year, coming into this election season, let's just say this. I'm gonna take you back to May. Okay, I'm take you back to May when the first debate between former President Donald J. Trump and current President Joe Biden was announced. Well, nobody excited because really, well, nobody excited about this race. But little did we know that that debate back in near the end of June was going to be the most consequential debate that we've probably had in the past 100 years.
Why do you say that, Perry?
I say that because of what happened after that debate. One, well, first during the debate, President Biden's performance during during that debate, people could barely understand him. Granted, you had another person that was in the debate that that if you fact checked everything that he said in the debate, you had about 3 hours of fact checking lies. However, however, it was all overshadowed by the poor performance of the president, which led to lack of confidence
Hmm.
and the cries of we need to switch out candidates.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't. I get what you're saying, but I don't necessarily agree. Right? Because the people that support Trump are like they're just it doesn't even matter, right? So these are the same people that are calling it undemocratic that they switched out Joe for Kamala, right?
Easy.
Right. Exactly.
Jesus.
They're the same ones. So they're calling foul because w- the Democratic Party switched to Joe resigned or pulled out. Yeah. But
Pause.
but they're calling foul. They weren't listening to what he said anyway, right?
Hmm.
They were only listening they were listening to respond, not listening to understand.
Yeah.
Let's put it that
Well,
way.
Right.
that's what
Right.
they were doing.
And Trump's
However,
performance couldn't have been that much better than Joe Biden's. I didn't
it
even watch that
wasn't.
debate.
Yeah. I watched it and his performance wasn't. However,
It never
the
is.
prop yeah, however, the problem was from the Democratic side enthusiasm. Okay, I'll say this, and even though I should not be saying this, I mean I heard ramblings on from different Democratic. Let's just say different Democratic groups, like official Democratic groups, that after that, that performance, that were, and I'm talking about the grassroots, the ground,
Hmm.
the people on the ground, okay,
Okay.
that that, and I heard many of them say, can we get another candidate? That's what I heard. I heard that. I literally heard that. Can
Well, that's
we get
what it's
another candidate?
funny
I,
because
Mm.
directly after that, Maxine Waters was on a panel and she was like, "We are supporting Joe Biden."
Well,
right.
And then
well, I
like
gotta say,
a couple of days later, he bows out, right?
yeah.
But no, that's neither here nor there. I think for this debate tonight,
Mhm.
somehow magically, Trump supporters are expecting him to Like
Be eloquent,
right,
intelligent.
verbally verbally just verbally conquer Kamala Harris, and it just is fucking not gonna happen. It's not.
Uh,
It's never in any multiverse. It is not going to happen.
She said in any
Any
multiverse.
of them.
I mean,
She went
Any of
multiverse
it,
on
them.
this though.
She.
it,
I
Mm.
mean,
it's.
like she will always dominate him lyrically. Always.
I mean,
Always.
I'm gonna say this
She's
right
Black
here.
Thought. She's Black Thought, and he's fucking JJ Fish.
Right.
Ah,
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Kate.
Wow,
I'm with you,
really?
Kate. No, she is absolutely correct because I'm gonna say this right here. There is
Sorry,
nothing.
JJ Fish.
There is nothing you can do against Kamala Harris.
give the days to
She's
the
a
Lord.
woman. She's a woman of color that went through the black experience during the '90s. Her debating skills are going to be top notch in any fucking argument that you ever put out there. So you know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna.
And she's
It's
been
not.
a lawyer most of her life. Like, what does this
It's
dude think
not
he's gonna
going
fucking
to.
do?
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. She is not going to work, bro. Especially if you don't speak eloquence. If you're him and howing and all that stuff. But and to Perry's point, Perry, it wasn't a rumble. It was the rumblings of everybody. I think everybody collectively at one time around the world was like, we need to get another candidate. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it out
Right.
Mm.
loud. You know what I'm saying? It was just the
Mm.
the conscience
Yeah.
being of people like, yo, this dude is out here.
But I
Yeah,
had been
just
saying,
Uh,
like, y'all ain't got nobody else.
I'm just
Y'all ain't
saying.
got
but
nobody
look,
else.
you remember even during the primary, when Nikki Haley, when Nikki Haley said the party that dumps its 70-year-old candidate is the party that will win. And she was saying this on the stump while she was trying to defeat her party's 70 plus year old candidate. Okay.
How about this?
Unsuccessfully, I might add.
Nimrata Haley.
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, no, no,
Yeah, I'm
no. It's
sorry.
fine. I'm calling
Yeah.
her that. I know you had Raphael last time. I got Nimrata this
Okay,
time.
yeah, okay. You got this one. You got this
She
one.
sat up in an interview and said, paraphrasing, Trump is the clear choice.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
So the interviewer goes back to remind her of things like that she said, Perry, and
Yep.
also saying, hey, you're a woman. What do you think about how both Trump and JD Vance speak of the woman experience? She opened her mouth to say, oh, they just need to change how they're speaking about women.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I heard that
So
interview.
you mean
Yeah.
you mean you mean
Mm.
you want them to lie because clearly based on fact not fiction, what comes out of their mouth is how they feel about women and women's role in leadership, in government, in family, in just generally. It's how they feel and how they've operated their lives. I look at JD Vance's wife in different, like I literally after the RNC and I saw that clip of her on stage and she looked so tired and worn down. And then I saw another picture and you never know what's going on in somebody's life, right? You never know.
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
every fucking picture and interview I've seen with her in it, she looks so worn the fuck down. I had two small kids that age, and I look back at my own pictures when they were little. It was like, fuck, did I? And I was broke when I had two small kids paying $1,200 a week in daycare or something crazy
Hmm.
like
Mm.
that in Northern Virginia. Like, I was broke as shit. I didn't look that worn down, and I was sick as hell. I didn't look that worn down. I had Crohn's really bad. So I look at her and then I think like, okay, this is the man that she's living with. And again, you never know what someone's going through at home. But the way he talks to his about his family to his dogs. You know what I'm saying? Dude is just a prick. He's a like I don't need that's a white boy word, but
she
he's a
she
fucking prick. He's a prick.
she signed up. She signed up to marry. She signed up to a marriage with a venture capitalist tech bro,
Yep.
not a
Loving
politician.
husband.
Okay, not a politician. Okay,
Right.
not not a politician. That that used to wear makeup and drag back in college, allegedly.
Nah, he had
I
it
don't
on.
I don't I don't
I think
think
that
that
was
that's it. You like I went to NC State University. Any Halloween, you would see white boys walking around and the black ones that hung with them walking around in damn mini skirts and wigs and makeup for Halloween. Like
But
it's
he's
that's
but he's
not
but he
that's not
but he's still wearing the mascara now.
that
He's still
is
wearing the mascara
actually
now.
that's man
Okay.
liner.
that's tattooed eyeliner, Perry. Get it
That's
right.
man liner. That's man liner. You get it right and
And you
make
can
your
get
eyes
and you
pop.
can get it and you can get it tattooed on. So it's permanent. It's
Man
part of
it's
his
man liner. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
it's part of
It's to make
himself.
his eyes pop.
But
But
like
you know who
for
else also
like
look tired?
sir,
My
let me
home.
just close out Nimrata,
Mhm.
right? So she is the pinnacle of the example. She's a pinnacle of the example of party over country. Like
Hmm.
you just completely verbalize the fact that these men aren't good for women. They don't speak well about women. They don't act well as it relates to women. But you then called one of those you called them the clear choice. So you're putting the party over the country because with them you never get anywhere, sister. It's all right though. It's all
She just
right.
trying to keep that paycheck, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you can't shake it up too much, they didn't already ran you over. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, that's hilarious, man. She called it a Nimrod. I don't have anything less on that, but it's just like, geez.
No, it's
I
Nimrod.
mean,
Isn't her name's
That's her
Nimrata?
name. Yeah, that's her name.
Nimrata
Yeah.
is her name.
Yeah. Yeah.
no, her name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got to read more. I've got to keep up.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that was it. No, look, that was her name. That was her name growing up when she went to back when she went to when she went to Christian schools, Christian schools, well, Christian academies
Hmm.
in South Carolina. While her parents taught at HBCUs. Um,
Mm,
yeah, and Nikki was her political name to
mm,
you know to sound to sound more acceptable to to the party that she was to the party in the in the base that she was running for, just like Raphael.
hmm. You know what it sounds like to me? And I
Tell.
want to attribute this to like music a little bit. With a lot of these Republicans and everything like that, it's kind of like they start saying certain things, right? It's almost like if you came up with you're a hardcore rapper, right? Saying you guys are a hardcore rap group, the straight to tape hardcore rap group, right? But then y'all like, let's mess around and let's do some mumble rap just for the fun of it, and that shit blow, right? That's what gets you on. Now you are forced into mumble rapping to keep dollars in your pocket. And it seems like with these Republicans, they're saying things to be sensationalized so that way they could get in good with the folk, but I feel like they don't really mean it, and it feels very disingenuous because everybody once Trump was out and he tried to run back in, everybody was like declaring President choice, like, nah, he trash, and then
But now
slowly,
he's back. So I
right,
don't.
slowly they start falling off.
That's like a conundrum for me because like I've read several source reports that they are hoping that the Republican Party is crumbling right now. Right? It is not the
Hmm.
Republican Party, and Rob may want to speak more about this, but they are, and I've never been a Republican. I
Yeah,
re-registered
neither
as
neither have
independent.
I. But
Oh, okay.
continue
Well, you lean right, right, right.
a little
Um.
bit.
Anyway, a little bit. So, but the party itself is crumbling under the weight of Trump. Right.
Hmm.
I don't
That's
know.
apparent.
There is. There's
Dad
got to
jokes.
be a reason or several reasons why they just don't say, like, they didn't have to nominate him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to pick him. By the Constitution, they could have picked who they wanted to pick, right?
Uh,
Mm.
the okay. It's just like, look, I'm sorry. It's just like, and I'm glad I'm glad you took it there, Bishop. It's just like, someone like, you know, uh, Little Yachty, okay, getting having a big enough fan base where you can do whatever
Hmm.
despite despite what else is going on around you, or who or who else is in charge, because you have the fan base behind you. Trump has his fan base behind
I
him.
know, but
It's
if
his
Little
fan.
Yachty took his fan base, like if we go back in time and they chose someone else, a really viable candidate. Let's say like
Mhm.
John McCain was still alive. You know what I'm saying? If
Mhm.
John McCain was still alive, they chose John McCain, right?
Hmm.
The fan base that Trump has, they wouldn't have been able to do shit. But the other Republicans, that if John McCain was still alive and he was the actual Republican nominee, that little island that they created over there by themselves wouldn't have been able to move shit. But since
Well,
people are so like, I saw this, there's this, I have to find the handle and send it to y'all. There's this dope handle on Instagram and they do these mini documentaries, right? So you click on the video
mhm.
and you think it's just going to be like 2 minutes long. And shit's like 10 minutes long. It's super informative. There is, I think it's in Pennsylvania. There's this small town in Pennsylvania that has voted Democratic for president over a fucking 100 years. Okay.
Hmm.
And then here comes Trump. They vote for Trump. The first time the town ever voted for a Republican president, right? So my sister
Right.
and I talk about this shit a lot because I like to understand up to a certain extent
Shout out to
why
D.
people hey D try to why people are making the decisions that they're making as far as this shit is concerned. Because it's clear that, and it was like either a mining town or some kind of like industry town, right?
Mhm.
They voted for Trump because he, under the promise that he would rehabilitate whatever the factory industry was in their area. They were confident that he would do
Oh
that,
yeah.
right?
So like is
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
entire town like 100%
A
like
100%,
across
right?
the board, the entire town
The
was
Mm.
entire fucking town
yeah.
votes the same way. And it's a very small town, like maybe 1,000 people, 2,000 people. It's tiny, right? They all look related.
Right.
But anyway, so they vote for him the first time. He promises to bring some type of plant there
Hmm.
and revitalize their town because people are living in literally abject poverty in that
Yep.
town right
Yep.
now. And then this nigga don't bring the plant, does not come to fruition.
Nope.
Dude goes and interviews people. Who y'all voting for this time? Trump. How?
I
Like how?
remember you
See,
sent me that key. It was
Everybody's
just
voted.
crazy.
Everybody's voted for Trump. It's some kind of like lunacy going on because he
okay,
promised to bring a plant and revitalize your town, and he did not do that. And now you are going
Pre-
to vote for him again, right?
Presidents
You're
can't
going to
even
vote
do
for
that
him
though.
again, given the fact that Biden was,
That's a
and I
good
don't
point.
know if people understand this, but there really is no cutoff or wall that resets the fucking economy when a new president takes hold, right? It
Nope.
takes at least 2 years,
Uh-huh.
minimally, sometimes three, for whatever the current president sitting forever, whatever the last administration did to wear off if you don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So
First of
people are
all,
of the mindset that Biden has ruined the economy when it's the exact fucking opposite. And Trump handed him a fucking shitty ass dumpster on fire of an economy and a pandemic. Like these are like, I mean, I
Which
get
is
so fucking frustrated because
which
these are
which
just facts. They're facts.
yeah.
They're on
And,
paper. They're not like, oh, I feel this way or I feel
and
this
kid,
way. They're fucking facts.
and key, when you bring up facts like that, especially when you look, go back, you could go back 30 years, all right? And every time a Democratic president has taken over for a Republican president, they're handed a shitty economy. Okay, Barack got a shitty economy from W. Okay,
mhm.
Bill got a shitty economy from Papa Bush. Okay, um, Reagan was the lucky one, okay, because he picked up a shitty economy from
Bill.
from Jimmy Carter. All
Mhm,
right.
mhm.
uh and that's the reason why it always killed me when when folks you know chose folks today choose the Republican candidate saying that they're better on the economy, when
Mhm.
that really has not been true since Nixon.
And
you know
No,
now, like now especially, it is on paper how Trump is going to affect poor people and the middle class. It is on paper. That overtime that you depend on weekly, you're not going to get that anymore. You may get it at the end of the month, but Project 2025 promises to change the over. And I've been done payroll for 30 fucking years. The overtime period is a 40-hour work week. Anything you work over 40 hours in a work week, you get paid time and a half. A lot of people
yep.
work that time and a half because they depend on that money to buy groceries and pay their fucking bills.
yeah. Let's
2025 Project 2025 promises to change that period to the month, 160 hours. So all your employer, and it gives employers rights to shift your hours so you don't get overtime. So why these poor motherfucking people that they don't have capital gains. You know what I'm saying? They don't have luxury anything, are not focused on what is actually going to fucking affect their life is so crazy to me.
Eating boogers, putting booger
yo,
sugar
yo,
in
Booger
his
Sugar.
cheeks.
Steering this
Hey man,
back to
hey man, Ray Lemon out of prison, bro. Y'all can, link
yeah, I
up,
mean,
man.
really, Rob,
Huh?
trust
What?
me, that's gonna be a whole entirely separate show for real, okay? But
Wow.
look, steering it back towards the debate, Rob, what do you expect tonight, my dude?
I mean, I I expect I think as much as I may disagree with I'm middle of the road kind of guy, leans right a little bit. Much as I may disagree with some things that Kamala is about, I think she's going to do well. I think if Trump can go against his natural inclination to try to
Be an
turn
asshole.
everything into a shit show, yeah,
Uh, uh,
um, then he may do well. Outside of that, if yeah, to your point, if he, what I'm saying, if he keeps doing what, if Trump keeps trumping, then Kamala might smoke him tonight. You feel me? So
Rob, can I share you my dream scenario? Can I share you my dream scenario? Okay. and y'all gonna laugh, and y'all might be upset with what I'm about to say. All right, my dream scenario is that he gets so frustrated that the phrase "nigga bitch" comes out his mouth.
Harry, me
That's my
too.
dream
Yes,
scenario.
yes,
That is my dream
Or you
scenario.
black bitch. You black
Yes,
bitch. You black
yes.
bitch.
oh man,
I'm just
please,
watching this
please
I'm
let it
glad to
video
see
happen.
I'm
and
not the
going,
only one. I'm glad to
Please.
see I'm not
Hey,
the only one.
first of all, stop yelling, nigga. But yeah, I mean, that would be hilarious. I mean, that would be comedy gold. Um,
What?
yeah,
What you talk about like this? If you because I thought when they did Homegirl from the Bronx when homie what was ACG what's her name
AOC.
when
yeah.
AOC when yeah when homeboy called her a bitch I thought that was hilarious. I was like word that's what we doing in politics now like yo if
you
he
know,
does if
there's a video of him sitting on his fat ass on a golf cart talking about she's a fucking bitch, talking about Kamala right after she was the nominee. I mean, like before the DNC, but after she was proclaimed the nominee, he called her a fucking bitch. So I mean,
mm,
it's I didn't think that just out of the depths of my twisted mind. He has done it before, not on such a huge stage though. But he has called her a fucking bitch. That tape leaked.
oh yeah
Mm,
but behind the scenes is a different thing talking
yeah,
about right live on air
I agree
like
with you.
word up oh.
And we were in a
Oh,
Yeah,
conversation about like all of this like high level public mudslinging and name calling. You know what I mean
Mhm.
between the parties, no matter which side of the aisle it comes from. But it comes from both sides of the aisle. But I'm not gonna hold you. The right is kind of notorious for that shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
I
Um,
mean, it's the lower
but
levels that are on the left side that are doing this mudslinging because I mean, I am of the opinion that it takes balance. And yes, Michelle Obama, she did kind of recanted that shit a little bit in her speech at the DNC. Though they go low, we go high. Like
mm,
it's not like that anymore. And I think that if you don't like a lesson in Barack Obama's social media team was the first lesson in how to run your social media. Kamala Harris, she probably got some of them people and then some more because they are doing an
mm,
excellent job of not necessarily mudslinging and calling names and acting like a 3-year-old, but they are surely directly addressing the bullshit as it comes from the right. You know what I'm saying?
And
In
they
a
are
mm.
on top
very
of it. And they are on
exactly, a
top of it.
very
Yeah.
intelligent and snarky, funny ways. Like they're giving it to them, not in a like a horrible gutter baseline intelligence way that the right is doing. Because
They
all you
giving it
can
to
do
like we
is
giving you and like they give it to you like your IT guy gives you the snarkiness. I can't really cuss you out, but this the 40th time
exactly,
we didn't reset your
exactly,
password.
right.
exactly,
This is the
He's
40th
exactly.
time I'm gonna tell you to, what I'm saying, turn it off, log out, and then what I'm saying.
law make you.
Right.
Yeah,
You're not
I had
following
a
instructions.
you're not
crazy
following
work
instructions.
story. Like one of my consultant on like one of my teammates said that he was on a project once and his project lead on the client side had set up these filters, right?
Hmm.
To direct any documents that came with a certain name. He did it wrong, so his shit went right into not into the folder that he thought he put it in, but into the trash, right? And so
Wow.
dude's like, I didn't get your email. I didn't get your email. So he walked him through, hey, let's click on this, click on there, click on there. And then he found this whole list of his emails that had never been read that were in the trash. And he
Wow.
cussed him out. Like he didn't lose his job, but he cussed him out. Because why? Like, why you treat me like this? And you ain't even look. Like you ain't even look.
Mm. Man, look.
Mm-mm-mm.
With your goofy
Yeah.
ass. You goofy ass. I know y'all want to be
Right.
monetized, but that's what I would have said. With your
And
goofy ass. Go ahead.
But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Look, let's move on.
Okay.
Want everyone to enjoy tonight's debate, and we'll see if that changes any traction. After tonight. So
I don't think it I don't think it will. I don't think it
No.
will. It's like it's
mm.
just gonna be how it's gonna be. This is just
Now,
entertainment. Sure.
exactly. But what's look to me what's not entertaining is misinformation. A lot of misinformation that's going on during during this during this election season.
Mhm.
About a week ago, Tyrese, who's been having a bad habit of going going viral or being in the news or something. He was on
That nigga don't
a
read at all.
huh yeah.
He don't
He
read.
was yeah, he was on a lot. He was on IG Live with attorney attorney Ben Crump,
Mhm.
and he started railing at the at the Harris Walls campaign, and he brought up the and it's and it's been a and this has been going around misinformation wise regarding an Asian hate crime bill.
Mm.
Okay. Now, which one? There was no Asian hate crime bill. And and it's funny because right after he did that, Roland Martin, put out a video, correcting the information, that it wasn't a hate crime bill. It was a part of the COVID-19 bill that, because of a lot of the you know hate crimes that were going on with Asian people during COVID
You know,
19,
you know,
that they
you know why that
would just
happened?
give it more attention.
Do you know why that
Oh, yeah.
happened though?
Why that happened, Key?
Because Trump kept saying China.
There it is. There it is. Oh, right. Give you two fingers. Oh, right there,
He
buddy. You
he
hit the nail
he
right on the head.
he helped to incite the violence against Asian Americans or Asian people in America. But with
But
his
as it will,
rhetoric. Go ahead.
yeah, rhetoric
Right.
as it relates to misinformation. All
Mm-hmm.
what Tyrese was repeating was misinformation that has been going around on social media for a while. So all he was doing was already repeating the misinformation that was already out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, a lot of the misinformation regarding Vice President Harris's record that have been out there and have been out there for years.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of people that are going out there and correcting it, correcting what's been put out there, or at least acknowledging the fact that they fell victim to that. Reese Colbert, who has a really good show on Urban View, one of the Sirius XM channels. She's been putting out a lot of corrections on this misinformation, which she refers to as Reese with the receipts. Where she's going back and giving the correct information on Vice President Harris's record. All right, but misinformation is look look what we just had about a week ago. The the Department of Justice. There was, they found that Russian funded, that Russian funded media had been dumping money into into right wing media companies and influencers, mainly online influencers, to hit misinformation talking points.
Mm.
One of the biggest companies that got a lot of money from 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 this from the Russian company was a company called Tenet Media, where there are a good amount of good amount of right wing influencers on Tenet Media that were repeating the same talking points, repeating those same talking points to their to their um to their millions of followers. You know, one and and one okay because it was one. It was like they were getting paid like 100. They were getting paid $100,000
Jeez.
per per post. It was one. It was like one
Mm.
hundred thousand. It was $100,000 per post. They had to at least do
Well,
4 posts
damn,
per week.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I just want to
does
say this
Russia
right
have the
here.
damn Aztec, the missing Aztec gold?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah, they do.
Russia. I'm just
Wow.
gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. For $100,000, I would put any type of misinformation you out on anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care
Uh,
who it is. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
but
Like listen. I'll come in on straight to tape just of with a whole agenda, of flat Earth and everything. Which just send me.
No, you.
You
Oh
ain't
no,
there's
got to.
you
a
won't.
Hey, look, they didn't
there's
land.
a
Look, they didn't land on the moon and all that. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look, look, look.
I can be bought for $100,000, Russia.
Wait, what you saying? I'm
yeah,
just sliding in. I'm just sliding. Y'all talk about something totally different. I'm just
bruh,
sliding
stop.
misinformation in.
Y'all sitting up here FBAing yourselves, guys.
Bro, that's what we
Yes,
do.
Hey
We don't
man,
care.
I
Ridiculous,
could
These
be
lights is
ridiculous.
on though.
But you know
These
what I
lights is
find
on.
about you want to know? I find it real funny about these people that insist on believing this misinformation is that they don't see the real information, and I know they see it. If that makes sense. They
Willful
don't
ignorance.
believe the real exactly. They don't believe the real information when I know you see it.
Hmm.
Like it's like it's it is this is how it goes. They see the misinformation, that's what they believe and proliferate. Real information comes, it is documented through various sources, even like governmental documents. And then all of a sudden it's that's fake, right? The governmental
Or
documents are fake.
right, because what it is it's the easy scapegoat. It's almost like grandmama's chicken. You know what I'm saying? Grandmama's chicken is the best darn chicken you ever tasted until you taste somebody else's
Mhm.
grandmama chicken. You know what I'm saying? And then you
Right.
got it. Then you got to come to Jesus moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the difference in this chicken than my grandmama's chicken? Because this grandmama wasn't racist. So that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's where it is. This chicken has inclusivity in it.
Right.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
your grandma's hell for being a racist. You know what I'm
has
saying? That's
Yep.
what it is. That's all it is.
has inclusivity and also saison. Um,
A little bit of paprika, onion powder, garlic
Paprika.
powder.
and
You
some
know what I
smoke,
lemon.
don't
smoke
use that my
paprika,
mama
smoke
used?
paprika.
Um, my mom uses still to this day if she fries chicken, meat tenderizer.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't use that. So my chicken never tastes. And there's a whole story about how like when my kids were tiny, they had grandma's fried chicken first, and then I fried chicken at home. And my fried chicken's good. You know what I'm saying? And
And
then I had the
grandmama's.
And
nerve
with
to ask
grandmas,
them
and they grandmas.
exactly. It's like there's like, Mom, your chicken's good, but it's not as good as grandma's golden fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because it got
said
that
that's
meat
because
tenderizer in it.
she got MSG in it. That's why it tastes so good.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Shoot. Hey, that's the
Did,
racism.
did
That's
grandma use grandma use celery salt? Grandma use celery salt?
Grandma literally just uses salt, pepper, and MSG stuff, sprinkles.
a little. Ain't nothing wrong with a
She
little
only
MSG and some
she don't
growing
use
boys.
nothing else.
Hey, look, hey,
I didn't learn
Good.
about onion powder until I like moved out of my house and started like cooking for myself.
Mm.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
drop it in the chat. What y'all putting y'all? What,
what y'all
what
put in
y'all
the
putting
egg
y'all
bit?
chicken? What y'all putting y'all chicken? Dan
So
Lowry's.
so
Chicken
You know what I'm
niggerish.
gate.
saying?
So
Straight to
niggerish.
tape chicken gate.
Right. And do you season? You know what I'm saying? Do you season the flour?
Yes,
Mm.
you got to. Who
You
doesn't
got
do
to
that?
season the flour.
Hey
You got
man,
to
some
season the
people don't
flour,
believe in
bro.
that, bro. Some people
I
don't. You
Mhm.
know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I don't
Some
know if
people are.
those people are our demographic.
Some people. There might be a handful of people in our demographic that believe in just they'll season the meat. You feel me?
Okay.
Dip it in the wet batter,
I
dip it in
ain't never
some
seen. My mom just does
unseasoned
dry
white
batter.
flour and keep it
Mm.
moving. But you got to season that.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
the flour can't be white. It's got to be, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's got to
You got
be
seasoning on
I'll say
as
this right
little
here as
as
a as a man that didn't know how to cook. I did do the white flour, like season the meat, and then did white flour. Chicken was nasty as shit. Like let's I mean, you know what I'm saying, so I don't see how y'all like it. Like I cooked the chicken, like the chicken was cooked thoroughly. It was juicy, but man, that it just it tastes cakey. It was just like nah. It was like it wasn't the fire wasn't there in there. So you got to definitely season the flour.
gotta season that flour, man. Like if you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing in the kitchen, like for real. So yeah, gotta season the
All right.
flour.
Question for everybody. Question for everybody. Just back on misinformation. What can we do? What can we do as individuals to fight misinformation?
nothing. Because I'm
This
tired of
this
fighting
is
with
what I
dumb. I'm
do.
tired of fighting with dumb folks on the internet. Like for real. Like if you, like the information is literally available to you. I hope they fall off like a bad toenail and die. Like for real. So like there's nothing you could do because like I said, they see the misinformation. And these are the zealots, right? They see the misinformation. You point them to the real information, and then somehow the real information isn't real. I don't know if it's not real because it didn't come before the misinformation or what, but I'm not fighting with those motherfuckers. Like there's this post about him, Mexican, it's in Texas, a Mexican cop, lady cop, stopping a black dude because um she said he had 10 on his window. She didn't pull out her meter. She gave him a ticket. And so people are in the somebody in the comments like, well, y'all wanted them over here. Over here, you're in Texas. Like Texas was indigenous people who turned out to be Mexicans because of a line drawn. So
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
here come the wokes. How we define it.
The folks.
How we define it about
Hmm.
the black indigenous people that were in the United States before the Mexican indigenous people that lived in the area is now Texas. Boy, if you don't shut your fucking dumb ass up, and it's not that that didn't happen, but for context, those indigenous people, the Aztecs, whoever was in that area, like the indigenous people that were in that area are now considered Mexicans until we
Hmm.
stole Texas, until the United States stole Texas. Black people have been all over the world forever. But in the context of the time that we're talking about, there were very few, if any, African indigenous people in that region of the fucking United States. But
It was
I
like it
got
was like
Kool-Aid
night.
running. But I got Kool-Aid running through my veins because I'm talking about the people that are there currently and that have been there over the past 400 years.
Hmm.
I got
What I
Kool-Aid running through my veins.
Red or
I'm not
grape.
arguing.
Red
I'm
or
not
grape.
arguing.
Red or grape.
It's red. It's actually fruit punch with lemonade mixed in.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
Or
whole other
grape. I
issue
like my
about
second favorite is grape and lemonade mix. But you gotta have two pack. You gotta have two different flavors.
the
You can't just
strawberry
make it one
Yo,
lemonade,
Kool-Aid.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
drop
with
in
a
the
good one.
comment, drop in the comment section
Chicken and
your best Kool-Aid mix.
The best Kool-Aid formula. And then
Yep,
as
Can I
far
say
yep.
this right here? This show is the blackest show. We talk about chicken recipes and cooling recipes.
oh yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
Yeah.
are. This is the blackest show you ever gonna get, ladies and gentlemen. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
while we're
This
at
is a
it,
full on.
I've never tried a yellow watermelon. It just don't seem to set. It's like it's gonna set right with me. How y'all feel about
A
it?
yellow watermelon.
I
Hey,
want to
I
try
want to
one. I
try
want to try
one.
one.
I want to try
I
one.
like,
Yeah, yeah, I want to
as you
try
know what
one
I'm
for
saying.
real.
Let's get the yellows a chance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as a light skinned brother, you know what I'm saying. I think everything yellow should get one bite taken out of it.
Yeah, I'll taste the yellow lemonade. You know what
Yes,
I'm
you
saying?
will.
Yellow, I mean yellow lemonade, watermelon, and yeah. As far as that tent that you were talking about, man, going back to that, man, it makes me mad to get pulled over by tent. I've never gotten pulled over for tent. You know what I'm saying? But like, me and the homie Raj that's in the comments, man, we've been talking about that because we both got our front windows in our trucks, kind of on the dark
Mm-hmm.
side. You feel me?
Hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, cop to ride around with tent that's so, what I'm saying, there's so much tent when they drive down the street, it gets dark outside, nigga.
Yo,
Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
yo,
what I mean?
yeah.
Bishop. Yo,
I I
Bishop. We
want tent
talking
on my
about tent.
windows.
Does this count as that whole blacky black shit thing
This is
show?
this is the
It is.
blackety
It is.
blackest show ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know why? You know why it's black? Because
And that Rob,
you
the
know,
guy in the video, literally had for some reason he had a razor blade, and he was scraping the inside of the window with the razor blade, and the lady was like, "Well, you're still gonna get a ticket because I can see it. I can see it." You know what I'm saying? It was just
man,
ignorant. It was just ignorant, whether
I
it
want I
was
want my windows
staged or
dark too.
whatever. I
Yeah,
did too.
I
I just
want
had to
my
had a
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
what y'all
I want
not
my
gonna see us.
windshields dark.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see us
Oh, hold on.
anyway. Y'all can't see us.
Wait.
What y'all
So
look like?
A Mexican American female cop pulls over a brother about his tent.
Like, I know you damn it lying. I know you lying. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that ain't it. That ain't it. That's not what's coming to my mind. What's coming to my mind is there's a
What?
porn parody right there waiting to be.
Oh boy.
Yep, get him out of here. You got the button. Give him the button.
Yeah.
Give him the button.
Yeah. He had to go. He had to
He
go for
had to
that.
go.
He had to
But
go
I'm
for
in
that.
the same boat. But I'm not going to say it. But also is this right here. But you see it in as Perry graciously, yeah, keep him out because
I didn't do that. I didn't do it.
he's supposed to be.
I'm a one trigger
But
nigga.
yeah, be shot that man. Get him out of here. I forgot I was
Yeah.
gonna say, but nah, man. But that goes into the whole thing, man, of the propaganda. You know what I'm saying, the overall propaganda in media of the way black people act and all that stuff. Because you know what I'm saying, tin on the windows and all that stuff. And again, quotas and all that stuff.
Cause
Just people.
who wants to ride around fish bowling, man? I mean in
I
2024. You
fishbowl.
feel
I,
me?
I fishbowl. I'm somebody's daddy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
saying? I ain't got
exactly.
beef.
Exactly.
I ain't got beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if I need to see you coming, if you got a problem with Bishop Omega, oh, best believe this this is
but
going.
wait,
It is all your
cops
fault.
have if you're gonna judge tent, they have a fucking meter. Like, bitch, why don't you just pull out the meter?
Right? Go get my
Because
meter.
you
Go
didn't
get the
want
meter.
to. Which leads
Yeah,
like the more I talk about this, it had to be staged because it didn't
Yeah.
even have to go like that. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-mm.
have a meter that they
yeah.
carry with them in most jurisdictions that you just beep 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 beep, beep and
But
it'll
that's what I'm
tell you
saying,
what the
man.
percentage of tent is. Like
Right.
Right.
it's
But
yeah,
that's what
nah.
that's what I'm saying. Don't pull up on me with a black hole in your car you know what I'm saying, tinted windows, and you go put a meter
Hmm.
up to mine. I don't want a
Right.
fishbowl. You feel me? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
I, eh,
I want my
Rob,
windshield dark too. You know what I mean?
Rob, and wearing shades,
And
Right.
and
come
wearing
on,
shade,
yo.
and
Come
wearing
on,
shade.
fam.
It's the
Yo,
safety
let's
hazard. I think you should run for office so we can get it changed. Okay, let's go.
yeah,
Okay. Let me think about it.
Lord. Let's move on.
It'll be my first act. Everybody clap their
Transition
windows
lenses for
out.
everybody. That's what I would say.
All right, so yeah, this one definitely caught me off guard.
Mm.
That that we recently lost Fatman Scoop. Um, who was performing at an event in Connecticut and had a medical emergency on stage, and then soon after being transported to the hospital, passed away. Um, Initial thoughts, y'all.
Rest in
Uh,
peace.
sup- Surprising, right? Surprising. Him, K Slay also kind of hit me hard too.
Mm.
Just because I'm a super duper fan of both of those brothers. But it was like Fat Man Scoop, like he was performing live when
Doing
he
what he
had the
loves.
emergency, doing what he loved to do. And all I have to say, man,
Hmm.
50 was 53 years old. 53 years old is way too young, man. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
it's way too young
Yep,
to, you
absolutely.
know, to pass away. Outside of doing, you know what I mean, he wasn't doing anything negative or anything like that. So
Yeah.
RIP to Fat Man Scoop. Uh I just when it comes down to celebrities passing and everything like that, I like to because everybody comes out the woodwork, right?
Yep.
Oh, I love Fat Man Scoop. Da 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 da. Y'all niggas ain't talk about Fat Man Scoop for the last 10 years. Like
Mm,
let's really talk. Let's really talk about
mm.
it. You know what I'm saying? Let's really talk about it. You know what I mean? Hey, he come with a song. Oh, that's a Fat Man Scoop, and I'm guilty of it myself. You know what I'm saying? I haven't checked for Fat Man Scoop. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't come out with. I haven't been. I ain't been in the club in
He's actually
20 years.
produced a lot of songs that so I was not a fan of the whole hype party
Right.
11-minute long songs. I
Hmm.
did love them because when my favorite DJs put them on, it gave them opportunity to go to the bathroom and grab a drink from the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But went to DVS had a tribute Sunday night, and there's a lot of songs that he produced that you wouldn't think he produced.
He
And
produced.
I've loved those songs. You know what I'm saying? So he's a
Hmm.
dope producer. You know, the party people get hype at the party. I'm not a normal party goer, if you say. So but people get hype at the party. I love to see that. Definitely respect his contribution to the culture.
Mm.
Mm.
Uh
Absolutely.
definitely.
And that's
Yeah.
what
And
it
it's fun.
was. And that's what it was. He contributed a lot to the culture. And I was a I was a fan of those AV8 records. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Those party records that the DJs used to spin. Um, they were in the background to every party you went to, every club you went to. You know what I mean? If there were people dancing, those AV8 records, if he was a DJ worth his salt, he spun one of those records. I mean, you heard Fat Man Scoop's voice, bottom
Hmm.
line.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Um, so like I mean, to your point, Bishop, man, I guess you don't really, maybe you don't talk about him because I mean, again, his voice was kind of ubiquitous in the culture. You just heard his
Hmm.
voice all the time, and Fat
Yeah,
Man Scoop was
he's
there. If it was a party, he was there. I mean, as
Mm.
far
Right.
as his
part of the
voice is
stitching
concerned,
of the culture, right? Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
he's part of the fabric of the culture. Um, so that leads me to what I'm about to say. And I pulled up to London Bridge Sunday night just to talk to my man DVS because DVS and Fat Man Scoop were close. I
Hmm.
met
Hmm.
Fat Man Scoop through DVS. I don't claim to know Fat Man Scoop, but I've had a few conversations with him. And Fat Man Scoop was the type of dude, man, like he was real, like it's almost like what you saw of Fat Man Scoop was what was the Fat Man Scoop that you got in person too. He's a very
Right.
lively dude, real down to earth, man. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And early in my radio career, he poured into me. He poured a lot of encouragement into me. You know what I'm saying? And I went to DV to tell him, offer my condolences, man, and because I know they were very, very close. Him and Fat Man Scoop were mad tight. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, um, yeah, man, and DVS and Wink Moody, man, they brought me along in radio when I started out. So it was an honor to have met Fat Man Scoop through DVS and all that type of stuff. And he'll be missed, man. He'll be missed for real.
Very much so.
Yep. So
I
P,
just
would
I
you?
hate the fake. I hate the fake grievers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that, oh my God, this is so surprising. Like, stop it, stop it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I I,
Don't.
I get what
You
you're
get what I'm
saying.
saying?
I
That's what
get what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
You know what I mean? Like I said, and to that point, you're absolutely correct. It's because he is the soundtrack to the club. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like it's certain like Frankie Beverly and Maze, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before I let you. We know that
Mhm.
that's the end of the party every time the party's over with. So you know what I'm saying. But major shout out to Fatman Scoop, K Slade, Fred the
Definitely.
Godson, everybody that we
Actually,
recently lost.
Bishop,
Sure.
it's real funny that you brought up the the fake love post, fake
Hmm.
love post death. Because we also, generate generational losses in hip hop. Rich Homie Quan passed away as well.
Right.
And I saw this interesting post from Durham's own Drug Beats,
Hmm.
who talked about Rich passing, but also talked about the people that shitted on Rich while he was alive, and
Hmm.
now they were giving their condolences. People like Future, allegedly. People
Hmm.
like people like Future, and a lot of people that were, you know, heavy into
But
the
that's not
into
that
the
that
Atlanta scene.
phenomenon is not exclusive to the music business. It happens in everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all will have a list of people, motherfuckers that I don't want at my funeral, and you better enforce it, or I'm gonna haunt you. So like that's not a phenomenon. This shit happens, and especially given how now people are getting paid as that pay algorithm evolves is through new engagement. They're not
Hmm.
fucking with old engagement anymore. So I can post something and it gets 1,000 likes, but if those 1,000 likes are within my current followers or whatever, I'm not gonna get paid as much as if it shit reaches new people. So any
Right.
opportunity to expand that group that's engaging with my post is they're gonna people are gonna take that opportunity. So I also feel like those people feel like it's part of the duty, I guess I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? He's an icon. He was an icon in hip
Hmm.
hop. I'm in hip hop. Let me say something.
I mean,
Um,
it's like this, like the beef. It also like if we really talk about it, like most of the beefs is like pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like behind the scenes or whatever.
yep,
We go out the drinks and all that stuff. We really, or beef that y'all still simmering on. We didn't already squash that shit. We just didn't
right.
make that beef public. You know what I'm saying? So, I
Mhm.
mean, and you never. Like that's why I'm not a big person on death threats and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you like because if I'm always the type of person that thinks like, you know what I'm saying, death is a very serious thing. And any type of unaliving someone is a very serious thing. So if you're not gonna dance at their funeral, then don't wish that on them. You know what I'm saying? If you're not
Mhm.
gonna dance, if you're not gonna be absolutely unequivocally overjoyed that they're going, then don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know
Wait,
this
what?
person. This
That was
person.
kind of from left field, Bishop. What? Huh?
I'm
Death
sorry.
threat?
No, I'm saying.
Actually, Bishop, that was a perfect way. That was a perfect way to end this, man. Look, R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop. Keep his memory alive. Yo, man.
Because
Look,
you
this is
can't
a good.
not. Fat Man
Mhm.
Scoop, Crooked Clan,
Exactly.
Timberland,
Look,
Timberland, Fat Man Scoop.
Let's
I
go.
mean, I know it.
Timberland.
yeah. But
Yeah,
look,
man.
Oh no, guess who's
but look,
coming?
Rob, my brother. Show some love to the comment section.
Hey man, them AVA records hit, bro. They hit regardless. You know what I'm saying? So
Play some Fat Man Scoop tonight for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? For
hey
real.
man, yeah, man, go play some Fat Man Scoop, man. But yeah, just listen, man. Everybody in the comment section, man, and everybody watching live, man. Shout out to y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Thanks to everybody for being active in the comment section. My man Raj, my man Jay Burke, Jimmy in the building, Candy, Naisha. Thank you for coming
Mhm.
through. The homie Paul Graves, Tommy McDuffie, my man Champ, John Champion in the building. What's up, A Marie? Thank you for coming by. Listen, man, y'all stay active, man. Y'all know how we do, man. Stay active, man. Share, like, all that type of stuff, and come back next time. What's up, Clee? All right.
Exactly. Yo, Bishop, what you got coming up, man?
Got the OC from NC roast coming up soon. Check my social medias for that. Also, I'm gonna be hosting the Q Dogs comedy show with the mayor of Rap City, Chris Thomas and Shucky Ducky. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be out there. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be on Saturday. I'm also working on a new short film. You know what I'm saying, with the good folks at Arconic. So doing that joint. And
You
if you
didn't
haven't,
want us to be in your film?
so no, I'm not doing the film. I'm just an actor in it. Again, you
Okay,
know,
all right,
Bishop,
all
I
right, all right, all right,
don't
okay.
create nothing. Y'all know I don't create shit. I don't
What's
create
up,
nothing. I'm
Jenny?
just on.
Woo, Lord. Mm.
But also, if y'all not doing anything, go check out Apollo Souls on Tubi. Me, J Gun are in that joint. So if y'all haven't seen Apollo Soul, it's the letter A, polished like fingernail polish, soul like inside your body or in food. You know what I'm saying? Grandmama's chicken. Apollo Soul on Tubi. Go check me out right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Give that black film a dope joint. But that's it, man. That's all I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Me and Perry and Rob and about to go out, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, tear the town up. So ladies, support our OnlyFans page. You know what I'm
Here we go.
saying? We Yeah, all three of us got an OnlyFans page together. You know what I'm saying? We trying to divvy up the days right now. It's gonna be ankles
That's
and
fair.
elbows.
No,
That's
mine
fair.
Oh,
is
what?
just you forgot.
Just
Whoa,
make
Mine
sure
is
you
just
grease.
hair. It's just hair.
Make sure you grease your
whoa!
elbows. Make sure you grease your
Yeah,
elbows.
mine
You
is
see my shirt?
just me grooming my beard in you know what I'm saying, in the mirror. Um
I am
that's it.
sexy. I've been in the gym.
I'm
You know
sick
what I'm
of all
saying?
y'all.
You gonna
Guess
get
what
these
I
nipples.
did?
You gonna
Guess
get
what
these
I
nipples.
did?
What's up?
Y'all
I hate it
stupid.
here. I hate it here. Anyway, guess what I did between the time that we started the show and through the intro?
What's that?
What's that?
I bought my ticket to see the auditorium tour, Pete Rock and Common in Norfolk
Nice.
on
Nice.
Friday. So I'm in that
Nice.
bitch. I'm in there. They're in Charlotte tonight. Apparently, I missed it. I'm home with my poor playing in the back. But I'm here tonight. But on Friday nights, I will be at the Norva in Norfolk.
Nice.
Hey
Nice.
yo,
Hip hop mom doing hip hop mom things. I love it. Love
Mhm.
it.
yo,
Yep.
shout out to James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Lord Daddy
Yeah,
gone, yo. He gone.
Mm.
yeah.
He
Lord Vader, Lord Vader is gone.
such a great career, and I don't even know how they're gonna go forward. Well, we got AI now, so they could probably rock
Mm.
you. You know what I'm saying?
They've already
He
used his
already he
voice
already did his
using
voice.
AI.
I knew. Hmm.
They did.
Yeah, they've
Okay,
already.
all right.
I
I'm
think they
just
used.
like it's
I think they AI'd his voice for the Obi-Wan series. I don't think that
yes,
was.
yes, yes, yep.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
think we
that was
talked about that.
studio James Earl Jones. I think they AI'd his voice. So yeah, we'll still
Okay,
hear his voice.
they have enough. They have enough. He lived a great life. He had a
Yes.
great
Yes.
career.
Hmm.
Lots of lots of wonderful things that will just carry on throughout time. We all love Darth Vader, but please go watch Claudine. Run his numbers up, cause
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
and get
definitely.
all of his other movies. Man, I love that dude.
Yo, shout
Yeah.
out to
But
James. Yo, 93 years old, man.
93 years
93.
old. So, it gets I prayers to his family and friends. Um, but he's in the ether now.
Yo, so Bishop, thanks for hanging out with us, man. You know, shout out to our homie Tico. He's out. He's on location. He's out. Doing the Lord's work in the in the comedy realm.
Lord's work.
Is that
Um,
what you would call that?
Yay.
I'm
Have you
just
ever seen him stand up?
right. Yeah,
Ye-
I meant for Tico to see that and laugh. But yeah. So Tico is doing his thing on stage. You know, as a comedian, he is the comedian Tico de Gallo. So shout out to him again, Bishop.
Mhm.
Thanks for filling in on the last possible minute. You feel me?
Yeah, don't do
Perry,
that no more. Like, tell me next. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all act like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I might not be one to be available for y'all
bro,
motherfuckers. Okay,
listen, man. We know, you can't be too available, but we know you're always here for straight to
I
tape,
know,
man.
right? You're right. Yeah, Bishop
I
ain't
mean,
doing
you
that.
got
I'm
a
just
I don't
whole
saying.
even want to hear that.
basketball
Yeah,
You
team
know where
worth
the
of
couch is
kids
at.
running around.
You
right,
know where the couch is at.
right.
He
You
also
already
has a
know.
basketball team full of kids running around, so you never know.
It's true too. It's
We
true
were
too.
lucky today.
Yeah.
We were lucky
Right.
today, and thank you, Bishop.
Yeah,
This
Thank
is
no,
you.
great.
man, no, man. It's no
Thank you,
problem, man.
Bishop. Being Noah out this piece. But
Hey,
anyway,
man.
uh
We
So,
gotta wrap this shit. I gotta go get
yeah,
snacks from
ladies and
Walgreens.
gentlemen, look, thank you for joining us for Straight to Tape. We will be seeing you guys next week. And
We
until
we
then,
might we might pop up if something pops up in this damn
we
debate.
might be getting a
We
little
might see y'all
S2T on the
tomorrow.
side.
We
right.
might see y'all tomorrow or
Yeah.
Friday.
All right, so Perry, it's getting dark, and I don't want people to see you in the parking lot of the adult store with the lighting on
Yeah.
the inside, man. So
Nigga, hit the
we just gonna go
outro.
ahead and
Hit the
Like
outro.
Mark Robinson.
Hit the
Like Mark
outro.
Robinson.
all right, y'all. Hey,
Hit the
peace, man.
outro.
Thanks for watching Straight to Tape, man. We'll
Mark
see y'all next
Robinson
time,
used to
man.
work at Papa John's and bring the porn dudes pizza.
Hey, we out.